Now let us see the concept of big data. First, we know about the term big data. Big data is primarily refers to data sets that are too large or complex to be dealt with by traditional data processing application software. This data that contains greater variety, arriving in increasing volumes and with more velocity. This is also known as 3V's, namely volume, variety, and velocity. The volume indicates the large number of data in many environments. The variety indicates the wide variety of data types frequently stored in big data systems, and the velocity indicates at which much of the data is generated, collected, and processed. Next, we may see the need for big data. Nowadays, companies use big data in their systems to improve operations, provide better customer service, create personalized marketing campaigns, and take other actions that ultimately can increase their revenue and profits. This big data is also used by medical researchers to identify disease and risk factors, and by doctors to help diagnose illness and medical conditions in patients. Here are some more examples of how the big data is used by the organization. In case of energy industry, big data helps oil and gas companies to identify their potential drilling locations and monitor pipeline operations. In case of financial services, firms use big data systems for risk management and real-time analysis of market data. In case of manufacturers and transportation companies, rely on big data to manage their supply chains. And other government uses include emergency response, crime prevention, and smart city initiatives. Then what are the types of big data? The following are the types of big data, namely structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. Let us see one by one. Structured data that can be stored, accessed, and processed in the form of a fixed format is termed as structured data. Over the period, developed technology in computer science has achieved greater success in developing techniques for working with such kinds of data and also deriving value from it. However, nowadays, we are foreseeing issues when the size of the such data grows to a huge extent. Typical sizes are in the range of multiple zettabytes. Next one is unstructured. Any data with an unknown form or structure is classified as unstructured data. In addition to the huge size, unstructured data possesses multiple challenges regarding its processing for deriving value out of it. A typical example of unstructured data is a heterogeneous data source containing a combination of simple text files or images, videos, etc. Nowadays, every organizations have a wealth of the available data. Still, unfortunately, they don't know how to derive value from it, since this data form or unstructured format. Then last one is semi-structured. Semi-structured data can contain both the forms of data. Uh, we can see semi-structured data as structured in form, but it is not defined with the example. A table definition in a relational database management system. Example of semi-structured data is a data represented in an XML file. Then advantages of big data. So these are the advantages of big data. Let us see one by one. First one is making wiser decisions. Businesses use big data to enhance B2B operations, advertising and communication. This big data is primarily being used by many industries such as travel, real estate, finance and insurance to enhance their decision making. Businesses can use big data to accurately predict what customers want and they don't want, as well as their behavioral tendencies, because it reveals more information in a usable format. This data provides business intelligence and cutting-edge analytical insights that help with decision making. A company can get a more in-depth picture of its target market by collecting more customer data. Then second one is cut back on the expense of business operations. According to surveys done by New Vantage and SyncsOrt, big data analytics has helped businesses significantly cut their costs. This big data is being used to cut costs. According to 66.7% of survey participants from New Vantage. Moreover, 59.4% of SyncsOrt survey participants stated that using big data tools improved operational efficiency and reduced cost. Third one is detection of fraud. Financial companies especially use big data to identify fraud, to find the transaction patterns. Data analysts and use artificial intelligence with the help of machine learning algorithms. These irregularities in a transaction patterns show that something is out of place or that there is a mismatch, providing us with hints about potential fraud. For instance, using big data analytics, banks and credit card companies can identify fraudulent purchases or credit cards that have been stolen even before the card holder becomes aware of the issue. Then fourth one is a rise in productivity. A survey by SyncsOrt found that 59.9% of the respondents said they were using big data analytics tools like Spark and Hadoop to boost productivity. They have been able to increase sales and improve customer retention as a result of this rise in productivity. Modern big data tools make it possible for data scientists and analysts to analyze a lot of data quickly and effectively, giving them an overview of more data. Fifth one is enhanced customer support. As a part of their marketing strategies, businesses must improve customer interactions. Since big data analytics give businesses access to more information, they can use that information to make a more specialized, highly personalized offer to each individual customer as well as more targeted marketing campaigns. Nowadays, social media, email exchanges, customer relationship management systems, and other major data sources are the main sources of big data. As a result, it provides businesses with access to the wealth of the data about the needs, interests, and trends of their target market. Sixth one is enhanced speed and agility. Increasing business agility is a big data benefit for competition. Big data analytics can assist businesses in becoming more innovative and adaptable in the marketplace. Large customer data sets can be analyzed to help businesses gain insights ahead of the competition and more effectively address customer pain points. Additionally, having a wealth of data at their disposal enables businesses to assess risk, enhance product and services, and improve communications. Additionally, big data assists businesses in strengthening their business tactics and strategies, which are crucial in coordinating their operations to support frequent and quick changes in the industry. And last one is greater innovation. Innovation is another common benefit of big data, and the new Vantage survey found that 11.6% of executives are investing in analytics primarily as a means to innovate and disrupt their markets. They reason that if they can glean insight that their competitors do not have, they may be able to get out ahead of the rest of the market with the new products and services. The disadvantages of big data. These are the disadvantages of big data. First one is the talent gap. This is one of the biggest challenge faced by the industries has been a lack of big data specialists and data scientists. It requires a different skill set. Big data analytics is currently beyond the scope of many IT professionals, so that finding data scientists who are also knowledgeable about big data can be difficult. Second one is security hazard. For the big data analytics, businesses frequently collect sensitive data. These data need to be protected, and security risk can be detrimental if they are not properly maintained. Additionally, having access to enormous data sets can attract the unwanted attention of hackers, and the company would become the target of a potential cyber attack. Third one is adherence. Another disadvantages of big data is the requirement for legal compliance with the governmental regulations to store, handle, maintain, and process big data that contains sensitive or private information. A company must make sure that they adhere to all applicable laws and industry standards. As a result, managing the data governance risk transformation, the storage will become more challenging as big data volumes grow. Then fourth one is high cost. Given that it is a science that is constantly evolving and has as its goal the processing of ever increasing amounts of data, Only large companies can sustain the investment in the development of their big data techniques. Then fifth one is data quality. Dealing with the data quality issues was the main drawbacks of working with the big data. Data scientists and analysts must ensure the data they are being is accurate, pertinent, and in the right format for analysis before they can use big data for analytics efforts. Then last one is rapid change. Nowadays, the technology is evolving quickly is another potential disadvantages of big data analytics. Businesses must deal with the possibility of spending money on one technology only to see something better emerge a few months later. This big data drawback was ranked fourth among all the potential difficulties by Syncsort respondents. Thank you.